You're listening to the We Are Libertarians Network. Learn more at wearelibertarians.com.
How do we want to do the order?
Welcome to the Hog of Liberty podcast. This is episode number 449 of East Central's favorite podcast. Jeremiah Morrill here, joined by executive video producer, audio engineer, and the man that makes this show sound as professional as ever, Mr. Zach Burcham.
Clearly not Bones.
I can't engineer the idiot out of it. My God, Bones. It's so well timed.
It was literally on my cue. He doesn't have headphones on. He has no idea, but it was literally on my cue to go, hey, can I screw this up?
I start tapering the music back and go, what order are we doing this in or whatever?
You usually go, okay, we're going live.
It is
I
true.
think you
Let's
did.
blame Zach. Yeah, this is Zach's fault. So with that, we're gonna do a great podcast. Mr. Bones, somebody stole your chair.
That's fun.
Forrest Plank, welcome back.
Thank you.
You're looking very good in your Boss Hog hat and your PFG.
I know.
You're starting to learn how to dress.
I'm working on my Jeremiah Morrill starter kit.
Listen, bad things happen when you try to emulate me. Caleb Buchanan, you're back for your second appearance.
Yeah.
You're in an official.
Sucker.
He said, I'll come back. I said, watch this. We'll be back really quick. There's some timely news that we have you on for, and you're going to be here for the duration. But there was a high-profile restaurant fire here in the community, and some of the things that you talked about just a few weeks ago, they came to be true.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about Indianapolis. They have a big wheel tax that was proposed and is working its way through their local ordinance system that may or may not become law. But there's a lot to unpack on that story. Garth Brooks is coming to Indianapolis. It's a bit of a big deal. We've got a little bit of sports to talk about because it's in Mr. Bones' contract. And then the big dessert item today is that we're going to do a draft of the United States.
In honor of Jeremiah's birthday. By the way, happy birthday, Jeremiah.
Thank you very much. I'm 43, rapidly approaching middle age.
You don't
I
look a day over
42.
I was going to say 44.
Chase Payton is my favorite. He said I look 33, so Chase wins.
I think the day that I turned 43, I was told that I was almost 50. So I was 43, which meant that I was past the mid 40s. The math didn't work. But
Yeah, that's troubling. Today's show is about our lives in rural Indiana. We're here to push your boundaries and make you think as individuals. Sometimes we'll provoke you, other times we'll make you laugh, but hopefully you'll always learn something new. We just had ourselves a very fun and extended Patreon over on the other side of the paywall. You get a special Facebook group to participate in. Mr. Bones has never done this before, so he needs notes.
I can't compare. So
No,
that's true.
this is his thing. Don't try to steal his
it's
thunder.
a shtick.
Now, if you're a patron at any level, you get the show notes dropped into a special Facebook group that you get to be a part of. You get bonus content, pictures of the things we do, incriminating photographs of Zach Burcham.
Poll question or two.
You got to program the show this week. All kinds of fun things. But if you're $50 or more a month, you and your business go to the very top of the show and get a mention.
And sometimes it doesn't have to even be your business. It could just be you.
Could be.
Just the greatness of your heart. And those great individuals are Jonathan Phillips over at Ed Martin Honda in Indianapolis. We had a pretty good car stories today. If you need a car, go see Jonathan. We have Blake Reese over at Varsity Outfitters. As you can see, 3 out of the 4 people on this camera look good today with the Boss Hog emblem.
That is true. Now, there is an announcement that Varsity is closing.
Okay.
So they're having a going out of business sale.
There we go.
Now is your chance to get your merch discounted.
Probably a couple buy one, get ones.
Blake has been an incredible supporter throughout the show.
Yes, he has.
And I think they're wanting to spend a little bit more time with the family. So the era for Varsity Outfitters is rapidly coming to a close, but you can still support them and go get some really neat merch.
Just send them out with a pretty big bang.
That's it,
guys. Tommy Oaks over at Walnut Ridge RV. We also have the pretty good camping stories. You want to tag along next year?
You need any repair store parts?
Go see Jonathan Phillips. No, that's for the
Tommy
car.
Oaks.
That's for the car. Tommy Oaks is your RV guy.
John Phillips will sell you a new Honda to tow your hybrid camper.
Yes, and then we got Pops Recycle. It's always a good fun time to have a bike, especially an old one that can have them looking new again.
That's it.
Unfortunately, some of these old things could also look new again if you call Moral Monument Cleaning.
Just get your rocks polished.
They get the rocks polished. Pops does the bicycles. Mama does the headstones or any other monument you want done, but she will not do the bodies.
That is in the contract.
But the Labor Day, I hear she's having a sale. Buy
Sooner
one
or later,
body,
she may.
get one free.
You feel good about that effort?
Not really.
Weak.
Okay. All right. Big news this week. About 5 o'clock or so on, was it Tuesday evening?
Yeah, I'll give you exact time.
There were reports that there was a fire at the former Montgomery Steakhouse, which I think now is considered or named the Spiceland
venue.
Restaurant and Venue.
7:45.
7:45 p.m.
7:45. Yeah.
All right.
Is that late?
Now it might have been on fire before that, but no one noticed it till 7:45.
Were there people present?
Not to my knowledge. Not upon their arrival. It was empty.
Okay.
Law enforcement was reporting it was empty prior to people's arrival.
So from folks that I talked to that were on the scene, they thought that between the smoke damage, the water damage, and the fire damage, that the building's probably a complete loss. It sounds like the kitchen and the back storage area were the most damaged.
Yeah, I was at work, and so I didn't get to go on it, but I was listening to it. And obviously I talked to everybody after that night and then the next day. And the kind of gist I'm getting is it was isolated in the back. They think it was more in the kitchen area. So you drive by, you look at the front, it looks great. You can't really tell anything ever happened there. But you drive around the back, they said it took quite a bit of damage.
So fire like that breaks out and it gets called in, and that's a building that I assume that everybody turns out for because you know that it's a big deal.
Yeah.
So it's in the Spiceland Township. So
Right.
Spiceland we've talked about it. They have multiple fire departments.
Right.
They've got Spiceland and they've got Dunreath.
Yep.
So what should have happened or what's the process for this?
Really anywhere out in the county. I'm not exactly sure how Newcastle operates because they have 3 firehouses and staffing and all that. But like if there's a fire in Knightstown, usually the initial dispatch is Knightstown, Spiceland, Dunreath fire, no matter what. If it's reported like a business or a house or structure, you'll get Knightstown, Spiceland, Dunreath. Or if it's more towards the county line, we'll get Knightstown, Charlottesville, Shirley, kind of play that off. So how it started out was the initial dispatch, I think, was Spiceland, Dunreath, Louisville, Strawn, and then immediately Spiceland got on radio and said start Knightstown to that. And so you have 4 departments coming right away, and some people are like, why do you need 4 fire departments? Well, it's volunteer. I mean, one fire department could roll out with 1 person, depending on if anyone's around. They could roll out with 6 people. It varies. So kind of my view on it in kind of the world around here is I'd rather have everyone and their brother coming and I get there. If I don't need them, send them home.
Yep.
But I'd rather have them coming.
You want more hands than not because
yeah.
you can't go back and get them. It's too late.
No,
in fire, it's time matters.
Right. Yeah. Every minute being goes without being touched by water, it doubles in size. And so you want to get water in the fire as fast as possible because if you don't, it's gonna be a long day or a long night. And it sounds like they had a long night, which a building of that size, and I mean, to my understanding, they hadn't really changed the inside of it. Big vaulted ceilings. I mean, void space everywhere. And it gets in that attic space, it's just going to run. I mean, it's just going to take off.
So Spiceland made a post. They said they got mutual aid from Dunreath, Raleigh, which is northern Rush County. Good job, Mr. Bones.
Thank you.
Newcastle, Strawn, Knightstown, Louisville, Shirley, Cambridge City.
Yep.
And then there were pump trucks, I think, and ladder trucks that came
yeah.
from some of those communities.
Yeah. I think Raleigh and Cambridge City sent a ladder truck.
Yeah, why does Raleigh have a ladder truck? I
They
saw a
have-
picture.
Raleigh's
of
got a
that.
hell of a fire
They've
department.
got like 4
Really?
firehouses out there. Yeah. They've got
Why?
a ton.
Green bins, man.
Grain bins.
I guess. I don't know. They cover a ton of square mileage.
They've got northern Rush County.
So
I saw that photo and I saw the
But
ladder.
time. I can imagine that the Rushville probably uses them to help out
I
with the
guarantee
major
I guarantee
with
it.
the
Bring
major
that
buildings
ladder
that they
down.
have on between Diamond or that whatever the pet food factory is
Yeah.
and
Intent.
Intat.
Yeah, when I saw the picture of the ladder truck, I just assumed that it was Newcastle.
Yeah,
and I
no.
read Raleigh down the side. I was like, what
Yeah,
the heck
Raleigh
is this?
brought theirs, and Cambridge City brought their ladder in. A lot of people were called for manpower. I mean, I think they were running tankers and stuff, mobile water supply. There was a hydrant, I believe, that they hit. But like Raleigh's like the tanker capital of the world for fire trucks. They have like this is exaggerated, but like 30,000 gallons of water on wheels, So if you need water and you're worried about it, start them right away. You're going to get a ton of water. We rolled out our 2 trucks that we took. We had 10 people go. So we really, our main job there was manpower and just help fill rolls and, attack the fire. Cambridge City was called specifically for their ladder truck to set that up to try get some aerial operations going, and Raleigh has that ladder truck, so it's beneficial to have them both out there to see if you can get anything accomplished with it.
I definitely heard Newcastle sending trucks from where I was.
Yes.
At my house. So I also think that there was some terrible timing, just bad luck, where Spiceland had a water main break as well.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
just as they're trying to use, the hydrants,
Right.
the municipal water supply is
Yeah.
screwed at
Yeah.
that moment.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is. And that's the good thing about having the tanker shuttles come in too, because we talked on the last show. You can set up those dunk tanks and draft into the fire trucks, and it's literally like an assembly line. Pull up, dump, go fill. Pull up, dump, go fill. And so that works out too.
Do you guys know where to pull from? Like, can you pull from just other hydrants and that you fill it from there? Or you pull it from bodies of water? What's this process?
So when they're filling the dump into the dump tanks, usually you find a hydrant. Now you can put it into, like, say you got a swimming pool. We could draft your swimming pool. You could draft a lake. You draft a pond. Most of the time, you'll find a hydrant if you don't have a body of water right there that you're able to hook into and go fill, and then just shuttle it back and forth and back and forth. You just get an assembly line, and one dumps, they go fill again, and until someone tells you, "Hey, we're good. We don't need any more."
Any idea how many people actually turned out in total?
I think
like the sheriff's department, EMS,
Yeah.
there was a tremendous number of folks.
I think firefighter wise, there's probably over 50 to 60 firefighters between all the departments that responded. I would say total people, there's probably 70 people out there with EMS and law enforcement and with all the fire departments. And I don't know if like county EMA came or water department or anything like that. But
It's most full that parking lot's been in a long time.
yeah.
It's
At the same time, they had a truck fire though too at 109, right?
That was the next
That
day.
was- yeah,
that was the
That
next day.
yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
it's sad to see that building. I've got a lot of memories out there, and we've lost restaurants, man. We lost Bill's Diner to a fire. Now
That's one of those-
potentially the Montgomery's building.
Yeah, that's
Even the Montgomery family posted something about it.
Yeah.
yeah.
pretty
It's one of those
sad to read.
restaurants that's kind of struggled, and you wish, because it was originally McAdoo's, is the original guy who built it, and guy's eyes were a little bit bigger than the budget probably should have been for a restaurant where it was, but it's a really cool building and it's actually a great location. It's right off I-70.
It's almost 3 different restaurants. Like
Yeah,
it had
it could be. It could-
massive different spaces.
And it's just, and then when the current ownership took over, I think they tried to kind of keep it as a restaurant that did not last very long, and then became an event space. I don't know how much use has been getting at that, but it is a very, very cool building, cool
Like, Knightstown
location.
had their prom there this year.
I think you're right. I think
Well, they
you're
could.
right.
I mean, I didn't. That's
I think
that's
you're
cool
right.
because it is.
I think you're
If
right.
people don't know, if you walk in, there's an upstairs, huge vaulted ceiling.
Yeah.
And it's so big that there's all the restaurant, everything's on the first floor, but there's like a banquet room upstairs
Yeah.
that still probably has a 15-foot ceiling up there.
Yeah.
That I don't know how many people could see because I don't think I've been up there, but I bet 20 to 30 easy. So
Yeah, it's like a
kinda-
big open loft.
Yeah, it's a
up
big
there,
open
right?
loft area. It's
Yeah.
it's a cool spot. So it was a bummer to hear. And
Anytime I was seated up there, I always felt bad for the servers because they just had to climb a
up
shit
and
ton of
down.
stairs.
Yeah.
I never,
That'd be awful.
I've never been
Yeah.
up there. Yeah, the first thing you saw was all over Facebook was just engulfed. It wasn't like, oh, there's some smoke. It was like it's on fire, and there's a lot of exposed wood and a lot of wood in that building. So you're kind of like, ooh, like it'll. So the fact you can't tell from the front, even in the back, kind of got burned up, is like, yeah, there was a quick and a lot of response to try and keep it from
2012 to 2019 was that place's peak, man. Like it was
a Pizza King for a bit, and it was a good Pizza King. It was like not normal Pizza King. It was good, but yeah, there was good. It was good food there.
it's one of the casualties of COVID, I think, in the community.
Yeah.
They had to be closed, and it was not the same place it was after. All right. Well, is there anything else we should know about that?
You're going to see after any fire, doesn't matter where it's at, could be here, Indianapolis, bunch of armchair quarterbacks. They did this wrong. They did that wrong. They did this good. They did that good. nothing's going to go perfect. So I just want to say, from what I heard about it when I listened to, I think they did a good job. They did what they could with what they were dealt with. It was a dangerous situation. I know at one point that they had to sound the evacuation horns to pull people out. They had some collapse in the back. So I think the big win, I mean, it's terrible that the place caught on fire. And if it is a total loss, man, I hate to hear that. But I think the big win is everyone got to go home. At the end of the day, there's no major injuries. Had a couple of, I think, heat exhaustions and stuff, which is expected. But the major win, I think, out of the whole thing is everyone got to go home to their families at the end of it. And a fire like that, you just never know. I mean, it can happen in a small residence, but you get a big building and it's ripping and you can't find the fire. And the fact that everyone went home, no major injuries, some heat exhaustion, I think that's a win on everyone's book.
Even if everybody responds perfectly, having that many different departments and they don't all know each, you don't know who's showing up till they show up, to even have any level of coordination.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's an incredibly, especially when it's dangerous, people can be killed if they're like, I can only imagine trying to manage a situation like that. When, like I said, it's not like, oh, look, this one department showed up. It was like, whatever, 6 departments show up. You don't know. And for the volunteer departments, you don't know who's showing up.
It could have been 6 people.
Yeah, volunteer. Yeah,
you could have, like I said, you could have 2 people go, 1 person go. You have 10 people. I mean, you don't know all these people. You don't know their experience level or what they're comfortable with. And I think at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. You can teach someone to do something or say, hey, spray water here.
Yeah, you might have guys operating equipment that they weren't trained on that piece of equipment even. So.
Right. And so that's tricky for them too. I think that plays a role in it, is you have all these different departments that, you're not getting together all the time. I mean, be different for fighting a fire once a week with each other all the time. You start to get to know each other, but people retire, new people come on, people come and go. It's very hard. I mean, it's you try to make it a controlled chaos, and
your everyday
is
difficult. First aid, right?
Right.
You're going out. The majority of the time you're turning out. It's not for a fire.
Right. It's rare. I mean, it just doesn't happen as much as it used to. So I think for everyone that went and just how chaotic it could have been, I think they did a pretty good job. I think, kudos to them. That's a hard fire to deal with a building that size and not knowing what you have coming and getting people started. I think good job.
And for those folks that say, you check Facebook and immediately while it's burning, they go, oh my God, this is an insurance thing.
Right.
I assume that there will be an investigation by the state and
state fire marshal's office. Everyone has an idea of what caused the fire. And then, they'll call me, hey, was that an arson? Like, dude, I don't know. State fire. And if I do know, I'm not going to tell you. If you're my best friend, I'm not going to tell you.
It's not my job.
It's not my job. It's state fire marshal's office. They're very good at what they do. That's why they do what they do. So wait for the investigation to come out. If they find it to be suspicious, they'll let you know. If they find it to be accidental or electrical or whatever, they'll let you know, So, it's easy to jump on there. You read that and you're like, you have no idea. Like, they think we know. In the heat of the moment, we don't know, nor do I care. I do not care what the cause is. I want safety. I want it to get better,
extinguish,
and I want it to go out. And at the end of it, we'll let the state fire marshal's office come in and do the investigation. If they need something from us, we'll let them know. But you're not going to hear it from the fire department, or you shouldn't. You shouldn't. That's very dangerous to just go out and start airing information. So I would encourage people just wait and see. You can have your theories and ideas, but let state fire marshal's office do their job. It's not going to happen fast. It takes time. They got to go through trying to find stuff. And you got to think, like, what type of damage is in there? Are they going to be able to find a whole lot with the damage? How hot did it get? I mean, I have no idea. When my market caught on fire, state fire marshal's office came in and investigated it, and there was a ton of damage. It was very difficult to kind of pinpoint. You had I was helping with the investigation. We were sifting piece by piece.
This is the grocery in Knightstown?
Yeah, we were.
The old pick and save?
Yeah, the old pick and save. State fire marshals came down that morning, and I think fire came out like 5 a.m. He was there at like 9. And he was like one piece at a time. So it is a lengthy process, and they're very good at what they do. So let them do their investigation. And then if it turns out to be suspicious or a crime, it'll be public knowledge. If it's not, then you probably will never hear anything about the cause. So don't usually release that unless we know right away. A lot of times my press releases, even if I have an idea of what the cause is, I'm not going to put what I think because I can't prove it yet. It's under investigation. So a lot of people are like, why aren't you telling us you're not being transparent? It's not my job, man. It's not my job. I understand you want to know. I'm just as nosy as you, but I'm going to just say it's under investigation until I know. You say one thing and your name's on Channel 13 News. Caleb Buchanan said it was this.
And you have a deposition
Yes,
to go to.
and all these people are pissed, and he said this, that's not true. I'm like, I just don't have the energy for it. So I just always put it's under investigation until someone tells me differently.
Very good. Oh, Mr. Zach, you get to travel to Indianapolis for your day job.
Yeah.
How are the roads?
Garbage. There's not a safe lane. Like there's bad spots on both lanes. I still keep driving down to State Road 3 on my way out of town and just curse myself every time I get down there. Like, why did you come this way? Because the part that's not been fixed yet is rough and awful. But yeah, 70's still not. There's sections that's frustrating that's falling apart, and they fix one section but not the other. And it's not stuff you can avoid. It's not potholes. It's lane wide breakdowns of the road. So not good still.
So you're talking about state managed roads.
State managed roads. I'm only on a city street in Indianapolis for maybe a quarter of a mile.
They're not good at either.
You go West
No.
Street?
No, I don't have to go downtown. I'm on the east side.
Oh.
Unless you were in Old Meridian,
Yeah.
roads are shit.
No, the last time I drove, I did drive down. I drove to Speedway not that long ago, and I had to go down 10th Street, and I wouldn't want to do that in the dark unless I knew exactly where everything was.
I mean, for a number of reasons.
Yeah, true. True. But even the parts where it's not that bad, it's like I don't understand how like people. I have a coworker that drives that every day. I'm like, I don't know how you manage that without like. I bet you follow somebody that's there and you just see them darting left and right, and they don't even think about it. They're just doing it out of reflex.
Mr. Bones, you drive this every day.
I do.
You guys are both commuters, where you don't live in Indianapolis and pay taxes in Indianapolis. You're takers. You're one of those people that
I do
that makes your money in Indy, but then you sleep in a bedroom community away, Rush County or Henry County.
Yeah, because my office is in the ghetto.
So,
And I can afford to live in Indianapolis. At least any place nice.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's places we can afford to live in, Indy, but it would be.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
So the city of Indianapolis, the city county council, has an ordinance or a bill, to put it in layman's terms, to raise their wheel tax. It hasn't been touched since 1990, which is before Caleb was born.
Yeah.
I think it's everybody else's lifetime, but I would have been 7.
I was a year.
I was
10.
So
I don't even know if you were a sperm.
I
yet.
might not even been a sperm.
were you born in this century? So this would take the wheel tax from about $20 per car. I guess the basic lowest charge is like $7.50, but the average automobile pays a $20 a year wheel tax in Marion County. This would take it to a flat fee of $100 on top of whatever else you actually pay. So if you register a very premium car like Forrest has, or a Toyota like Bones has, you have this $100 tax. So an extra $90 or $80 is what you're going to pay. And then if you happen to have a camper, right now you might pay a $40 wheel tax. They're going to take it to $240. So Zach, your excursion plus your camper would be about another $300 a year just in local taxes if you lived in Marion
And my
County.
excursion would be, it's not super close, but I think it's the cutoff for the $100 is 11,000 pounds gross, which means a lot of guys with 3/4 ton trucks and stuff, they're probably would be getting into a higher bracket as well. Yeah. $240 for a 7,000 pound camper. That if I lived in Marion County
that
and
doesn't run every day on the
here's
roads.
The thing, it doesn't run every day, and 90% of the time you're towing it to the nearest interstate, and 99% of the time, let's be honest, Marion County, you're leaving the county.
You're getting the hell out of
You're
town.
not camping in Marion County
unless you're at the speedway.
unless you're at the speedway
or the state fair.
Yeah. So anybody else, you're going to the nearest interstate. Maybe you're like us and you hate the interstate, so you don't go there. But you're leaving the county, so you're not tearing the roads up.
So this passed on July 6th, so earlier this week, in a vote of 14-10. Every Republican voted no. I think 4 Democrats voted yes. The mayor has said that he's going to veto this. So to override the veto, they would need 17 votes yes to put this tax in place. I wanted to have this conversation with you guys about the fact that they've never come back and revisited this in 35 years. So
that's an issue right there.
That's their own fault.
So they've never done it. But this massive increase is because the General Assembly, Jim Pressel is interviewed in Indianapolis Star, or had their comments from him. He's the chairman of the Roads and Transportation Committee in the General Assembly. They basically said, hey, we have this matching program where cities like Indianapolis can go get more money, but they have to raise the money. So there's a match. Indianapolis will have $50 million made available for their local roads every year, but they have to bring matching money. So $50 million this year, and then it's going to scale up to like 60 million, 70 million, 80 million to continue to get that 50 every year. So they will have an extra $100 million
coming back from
in
the
2
state.
years, 50 million a year from the state, but you have to have a match. So you have to have local revenue. To do that, they have to go to this wheel tax because the state says, we're not going to give you any more money unless you pull some in yourselves. So the state it's the same thing I complained about when I ran for the county council of, hey, it's a local optional tax
So
that you
just
have
like
to do.
school referendums for the local schools.
Correct. Pressel said, I'm trying to help them help themselves. This is coming. We're giving them the tools that they can use. That was House Enrolled Act 1461.
Is this like community crossings?
No, this is
its
separate.
own
This is
thing
just
for Marion County.
For Marion County. So
But where's the state money coming from?
the state budget, from your gas taxes. So James Briggs, the columnist for the Indianapolis Star, he basically says that State House Republicans didn't just enable a tax hike on Indianapolis, they encouraged it, tying $50 million per year in extra state money for streets starting in 2027 if they accept the state's new tools. The city estimates that they're $1 billion behind in infrastructure maintenance. That's how much. That's how much they need to actually patch the problem.
Because a 50 and with a 50 match, it's $100 million a year, and I bet that is pissing in the wind for them. Because there's a lot of roads in Marion County. Like it's shocking to think like how many lane miles of road must be in Marion County.
And honestly, if it's not one of the major bus routes that have been redone in the last 5-6 years, they haven't seen a major overhaul of their local streets.
Yeah, they're plowing. They're paving them about as often as they're plowing them.
Yeah,
red, purple, and blue lines. Otherwise, you're SOL. So Briggs is saying, hey, the state Republicans said that this should be what you do. So the local Republicans should vote yes to match what the state had done. And if they do that, then they can override the governor. Any predictions on how this is going to go?
It's not going to pass. I don't see anybody.
You don't see 3 Democrats flipping to get it to move?
Not unless they change the number.
But man, that incentive of, hey, if you do this, we will give you $50 million. That's a lot of motivation.
It's also a lot of motivation that you have. How many millions of people living in Marion County?
800,000, something like that.
Okay. Almost 1 million people come after you because you've now raised their.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this was an interesting stat I looked up. The NDOT maintains 29,000 lane miles. That's the Indiana. Marion County has 8,400 lane miles in just Marion County. So they have like over a quarter.
Henry County has about 800 miles.
About 800. So yeah,
800 miles of roadway.
And this is an article from last year, but it said that Marion County, though, only gets state funding for 3,400 of the 8,400 miles. So there's 5,000 miles of lane miles of road that they don't get any money to maintain.
There's a lot of roads in Marion County. I mean, there's a lot.
If you just think
a lot
about
of really bad ones.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you just think about like in a lot of towns, there's like usually like 1 or 2, like a 4-lane highway that rolls through town. That's like our Newcastle State Road 3. And you think in Indianapolis, there's a whole grid of just those.
Yeah.
And you're not even down to surface streets. That's just like every neighborhood has like a shadeland or a post road, which is like they're a mile apart.
An artery.
Yeah, an artery road that's
or
like
Keystone, or
They're both crap.
Yeah, and they're all they're all garbage. like Henry County would have county roads, like a grid. Marion County, those are major thoroughfares that the county roads. So
The only good street in Marion County is Meridian Street from downtown north.
to the governor's mansion.
Even past that,
Yeah,
you get to
yeah.
get to Carmel. And the road's fine.
Yeah,
Oh, you get up North Keystone, north of the fairgrounds.
not too bad.
Benford's not bad.
Yeah.
They will exempt government vehicles and buses owned by religious groups or nonprofit youth organizations. So if you just start a church, Bill Levin did for the first church of cannabis. If you start a church, you can plate your vehicles for the church.
I think we should give them a
You'll start
discount.
as
But
charter church.
we should give them a discount, but not an exemption.
The good news is Diego and Micah's SUV is exempt.
They don't have to pay.
Either way.
Free
Those will-
riders.
Those will have like an 8,000 pound gross.
Somebody's taking Diego's SUV away next year.
I hope
I think he takes that with him.
they better put a low jack on.
I
now.
bet he gets to keep his step stool though.
I mean, that's the thing where like there's a lot of that where you find out the government hasn't touched a rate, fill in the blank, water rate, sewer rate, whatever, in like 20 years, and now when the economy is
35 years.
and people are kind of squeezed, and now the government's squeezed, and like, oh, we have to take
Now's a
this.
great time.
We have to take this huge, which if they would have started it in 95, 96, like, and then like every 5-10 years, just have kind of like,
A
and they
$10.
can have like a little circuit breaker vote that says, hey, this is coming up. Is there any reason why we shouldn't? Whatever's going on. Then say, okay, nope, let it go into effect, and people would barely notice. But instead, nope, we're just
going to
smack you.
jack it
I
up.
mean, like, if I lived in Marion County,
1000%.
this tax, man, because I own too many cars
You have 3 vehicles plus a camper.
plus a camper, so
It would cost your household an extra $500 to $600.
$500 or $600. In my that's currently about 75 to 80% of what I currently pay for registration. Period. So my registration would go from like $800 to like $1,400 to $1,600, and I don't own anything that's newer than the campers of 2018, and the rest of my cars are 2010 or older. So good luck.
For
And you-
35 years,
Hey,
they
man,
could have
take-
nickel and dimed you.
Yeah.
Hey man,
And you
take
would
the
never
bus.
known.
Yeah.
Built you a bus route.
We have buses that roam by. They just don't go home.
Let's get a golf cart.
I don't know if you
Oh,
can have
I
that
would
many.
not want to
Oh,
drive a
yeah.
golf
Wait
cart
on
in
the
Marion
wait
County.
on the golf cart
I
wheel
just-
tax, Caleb.
Just spend a whole weekend living the golf cart life, and I would in Newcastle. There is no way in hell I'm driving a golf cart in Marion County.
You
Whoa.
would die.
First of all, they'd find your golf cart and they'd be like, "Who's driving?" Why don't I know? Because my body's 75 yards away from where the golf cart is. Because I got hit at 80 miles an hour.
Or we could bury it in probably one of those potholes.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
there you
Yes.
see
Because the whole car just folds over.
August 3rd, the 25-person council would vote to override the proposed veto from the governor. From the mayor.
17.
Did the mayor say what
They
he
need 17. He said no since the beginning
like to any hike?
They're not gonna
or
get
is he
17.
saying, like,
to this proposal.
Yeah.
Maybe they find a compromise and they say, "Hey, we're going to do it, but we're only going to do 150 instead of $200."
But
Oh,
if they would propose something that, hey, over the next 5 years, we're going to stair
or
step
your
up.
do like 5 or 10 years.
Well, the
And-
problem is that they're not going to get all of that state money, right? They have to do this to get their 50 million in match. I assume is the reason why they chose these numbers. It wasn't
So they have to
arbitrary.
raise 50
They have
to
to,
get 50 million a match.
in the beginning, but then to continue to get the 50, by the time they get 4 years down the road, they have to raise 80 million a year.
Okay, can they be petty though about it and exempt municipal and county vehicles, but not exempt state and charge state vehicles?
State can
the
just
wheel
register
tax?
them in a different county.
Yeah.
Well, some try. The state of Indiana is at whatever 200 West Washington Street or whatever
For
the location
convenience,
is.
it's at the BMV office in Winchester, Indiana.
Yeah.
It might take them a year to figure that out.
Down
They'd
in
have to
Jasper.
have some poor sucker
Not even a
processing all
year.
those changes to get it done. It would cost them money somehow.
It would take them 10 years to figure it out.
This is the classic, and it's a different way of doing it. That's a fun game that they've created. The state loves to create a tax and then put a gun to your head and tell you, "Come on, use the tax."
The
Use
show is 9 years old. It's a story as old as the show's
They'll
existence.
take the most fiscally conservative person, just have them saying, "Oh, is it turned off?" Yes,
I
turned
just
off.
love to raise taxes.
Yeah. Does everybody
Thank
on
you, Betsy.
everybody on the Marion County Council
I just
is
love to raise taxes.
yeah. I'm glad I don't live in Marion County.
Garth Brooks has announced a new tour. Did you guys see this week?
Yes.
Is it a tour if there's only one city announced?
Well, the first city he's announced is Indianapolis. He's going to be coming to Gainbridge, Bankers Life, Indiana,
Conseco
Fieldhouse. August of this year. Tickets go on sale, I believe, on Friday the 17th. Who is trying to buy tickets? Anybody in this room?
Nope.
No, Mason is.
Nope.
Caleb, you're not going to go?
Nope.
I thought for sure you'd try.
Nope. Not for $154.
I've been twice.
So hold up. If you can find a concert for $154,
$154
you might want to jump on
Yeah,
that.
not Garth.
I went in 2017 and all in. Garth Brooks sells all of his tickets at the exact same price in the building. Whether it was a stadium tour or this, he doesn't sell premium tickets. They are just, you get what you get. And it could be front row, it could be nosebleeds. 2017, I did it, and I went back and found my Ticketmaster confirmation. I paid $64. I paid like $304 for 4 tickets. So it was like $64 a piece, all in.
I think I went in, 94, 95, and I think it was $27 at Market Square Arena.
Mason wasn't even alive yet, was he?
And
No.
and then I went back to the Yum Center down in Louisville in 2015, and it was 50, 55, something like that.
Did he say who's with him?
No, you don't want to announce that. I think it was like Dan and Shay when I was there last time. Open
If
for
it's
him.
Dan and Shay, I'm definitely not interested.
So when I went to the Yum Center, it was when Garth and Trisha were co-headlining the tour. Trisha was sick that night, so it was 2 hours and 45 minutes of Garth. That was well worth the money.
Yeah, I mean, I would be. I'm not complaining about going to see Garth Brooks. I followed Garth Brooks to Baton Rouge. First of all, it's a non-starter for me because it is like the prime baby week for our household. So it's
come on, it's your birthday. Buy yourself tickets. Say, see you, honey.
Yeah.
If you start having contractions, just hold it in.
Just let me
Cross
know.
your legs.
I got to
Just
go
make it till 11
see.
o'clock.
I was at the Garthquake concert at Baton Rouge when Garth played Calling Baton Rouge at LSU Stadium.
I would never go see Garth again.
I was on the
floor.
floor. So after having done that, I'm like, do I really want to go watch another show from the 300 level? Not really. I'm good. Like I've ticked that box. That's the view I have of it.
And honestly, Cambridge for concerts really sucks.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, I've never been to
I
a
mean, I would
concert.
go
sell out.
see-
He could sell the place out 8 times over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last time he
can
did
do that
5.
anywhere
He did
goes.
5 shows in Indianapolis, and they all sold out.
I'm
So
surprised he's doing Cambridge and not
Lucas Oil.
Lucas Oil or something.
so this tour is going back to his arena style stuff. So these are going to be, I'm sure, the United Center or the Yum Center or
Right.
whatever are going to be the places that he plays. It's going to be NBA arenas, hockey arenas, whatever. That's what this is going to be, and it's going to be going back to the style of what you saw in the mid 90s. I think is what they're trying to do.
I think if you've never seen Garth and want to see Garth, $154 is not bad.
No,
No.
it's not, because like you said, most concert tickets anymore, you're
150
spending $150.
Yeah. I mean, I would take it back. I might go see him, but if I'm going to see him, I don't want to see him in the nosebleeds. Like I want to see him close. I want to sit.
So
far
would you
away.
jump into the Ticketmaster line and see what you get?
I
or will
jump-
you buy them no matter what,
No.
and then be like,
No.
I'll sell them to somebody.
I'll jump in and see what I can get. And if I'm like, nah, but I don't want to sit in the nosebleeds and see him. I don't. Now, if it was Dan and Shay, sure, I'll sit in the nosebleeds. I don't care. But I don't want to see him. If I'm going to see him, I want to see him up
Who's
close.
Dan and Shay?
A bad version
They're
of
awful.
Rascal Flats.
Terrible.
Is there a good version of Rascal Flats?
Rascal Flats is not great. This is worse. This
Yeah.
was a bad.
They're really
This is
bad.
like Timu. Rascal
Wow.
Flats.
I thought Rascal Flats is already Timu.
I got stuck at a Dan and Shay concert one time with a ex-girlfriend in the pit, and it was awful. I mean, it was.
Is that
The
where she
concert
became
or
the
the
ex-girlfriend?
Both. Both.
If somebody says,
Both.
let's go see Dan and Shay, we have pit tickets. No, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Done and done.
I couldn't tell you anything because I don't.
Awful.
I listened to a lot of Garth when Garth was like new. Just the name Dan and Shay, I wasn't no part of that.
You think it's guy and a girl, right?
I would
Yeah.
think
No.
it's,
Two
I think it
guys.
sounds
Two
like
guys.
Two dudes.
They
Dude,
actually
Dan and Shay.
sang. So they're the ones who sing the national anthem for the first World Cup game that the U.S.
Yes.
played in LA.
All right,
Yeah.
this is enough of this talk. I'm sorry I brought it up.
They're not good.
Okay.
Don't
Maybe
see
if
him
Hank
bones.
Williams, you know what? If you didn't get them, and then Hank Williams Jr. opens for him, what the
If
hell?
Bo Cephas
True.
opens,
You're going to be.
True,
there's
true,
that risk of
true,
it could be a Hank
True. He's
concert,
not
and you don't
opening.
know.
He's not opening. I'm going to see Hank next weekend, and I think the 7th that week.
Where are you
One
going
County
for it?
Fair.
We are going to
Bingo
we're
hall.
going to Grand Rapids. Last year I'd say
Rushville Elks, believe it or
Fair.
not.
We're going to Grand Rapids, Michigan for
You
this.
going to stop by the Gerald Ford Library on the way?
We're going to make it a trip.
Yeah.
We're going to make it a trip.
I can't wait until Hank Jr. hits the time that, like, I remember being a teenager in Knightstown and David Allen Coe playing at Friends and working at Post Hardware, seeing the tour bus setting out front, thinking, what is this guy doing playing at this bar? Hank is on his way.
Yeah, yeah. I'll still go to the bars.
Okay. Gallagher was at the whatever the hell the home healthcare place is now on 3. That's next to TSC when it was between Brooks. It was Brooks Harbor,
Yeah.
I think it was
Yeah.
called. Gallagher had a comedy show in there one time.
Yeah, well,
That's
Afro
the-
Man was just over here.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
38 Special was at Spiceland
Where
Grill.
was-
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where was
Montgomery's.
Afro
Montgomery
Man at?
Gentry was there too.
Where was Afro Man at?
The old Stedigers.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to just see him walking out to his car.
Yep.
Talk about a guy who he's won a lawsuit. He's hilarious. I like to see what his suit look like.
How, was he there after Lemon Pound Cake? Like very recently? Like after the loss, the
It
The
was,
trial?
It was pretty recent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we did not receive a press release
I
from the
think
folks
it,
at
it was
Sneds.
like
Yeah.
Memorial Day last year.
Yeah, it was pretty recent.
Oh, okay. Well, not
Oh.
since the
No, not
since
since the
trial.
lawsuit.
No,
'cause
no,
the
no.
lawsuit
Okay.
was
All
like,
right.
It was
yeah.
after.
All right,
Or
fair
before, I mean, yeah.
enough. Sports. Forrest, I was at your house for the start of the final. Ty Herndon played at the Spiceland Grill, according to Kevin Ritchie. Ty Herndon. That's a '90s. That's a '90s country
That
movie.
is.
Something about a moon. Ty Herndon. There was a moon song.
I remember the name. I don't remember any.
We're going to put
songs.
them in the Dan and Shay category.
No,
I
Ty
know
Herndon
the-
was
I don't know
okay.
who the hell we're talking about.
I still probably have some
That is
of like
not what I
Garth Brooks
imagined
albums
for
on a
Ty Herndon.
mix of cassettes and
Not at all.
CDs.
Oh, I had the Garth Brooks Greatest Hits box set somewhere.
Yeah. The early stuff was really
We were
good.
talking about Pick and Save earlier. I bought my first Garth Brooks cassette at the
At Pick and
original Pick
Save?
and Save.
Oh, yeah.
I stopped listening when he got the alter ego.
Chris Gaines. Don't
Chris
shit on
Gaines?
Chris Gaines. He's actually good. Just don't expect Garth.
He had an alter ego.
Yeah, he had a rock.
Chris Gaines,
Oh
yeah.
my
Yeah, he had a
gosh.
rock and roll
Listen,
alter
I'm not-
ego.
listen, country music is a blind spot. For
So
me.
that's the
Okay?
thing.
That's
is
the
that
thing.
was his
He
non-country
lives in
music
Rush
one.
County.
It was
It is definitely a blind spot.
Yeah.
Don't ever
It's
see
like
it.
he changed his hair and everything. It was like an SNL skit. If you see like the album
But-
cover, you're like, this isn't real. And then
But-
eventually he like came back
Oh.
to being Garth, but
What's the shaving when you just grow the hair right underneath your lip?
the soul patch.
Yeah, that Garth Brooks with
Yeah,
that.
like didn't he have like long hair? Like it was like long and straight. Like it was weird.
It was awful.
At least it looked like an SNL skit. Like if they'd have had him have like an emo rock alter ego thing.
All right.
Country music was not
Ty
part of my
Herndon had
childhood.
3 U.S. country number ones. What Mattered Most in 1995, Living in a Moment 1996, and It Must Be Love 1998. He had a song called Steam in 99 when I was high school time, and that was but that was number 18. So there you go. There's your deep cut.
He looks like the
country music.
angel, the magician, angel.
Chris Angel.
Yeah.
Chris
That's
Yes,
what it looked like.
mind freak.
Who's the stud in the black shirt? I think Ian's talking about you.
What?
Yeah, I'm in a blue shirt. It's got to be talking
I'm
about you.
gray.
Why, thank you, Ian. Even though I did not like your somewhat run on Strava this week, I would like a Christmas gift though.
World Cup. Forrest, I was at your house for the
Yep.
start of the American game.
Yep.
My wife said we can leave after the first goal. I said I don't have that much time. We had stuff to do on Monday evening. Was not America's best performance.
It was not.
They didn't even
picked
show
the
up.
wrong night to have a bad game.
They
27
didn't
million
have a
people
bad
watched.
game. They just didn't even show up. They never got off the bus.
It was a bad night.
0 heart.
So we got down 1-0, went down, tied it, and said, okay, there's some life. And then within 2 minutes, I think the Americans were still celebrating. and the waffle people put.
Yeah.
So there was Belgium, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, where is that?
So that
Never even heard of it.
You never heard of Belgium?
No. Heard of the waffles. I just thought it was like someone's name.
Just thought it was a variant.
Yeah, I've never heard of that country.
So the United States scores. I go to the restroom. I come back. It's like, holy shit, the waffles just took the lead again.
That was a band.
What's hilarious is there's almost no doubt that Belgians don't eat waffles at all. 'Cause that's like not even like a European thing that they would eat. Just named it after them, like French fries. It was
I hear they have lovely waffles. They're just not what we call Belgian waffles.
yeah, I don't doubt that.
That was the most soccer I've ever watched in I don't know who knows how long, and it was an extreme disappointment.
The third goal that they scored, our goalie was at midfield. I don't
That's
know
when I
what he
turned it
was
off.
doing.
That's when I turned it off.
I heard
Because I don't know that much about soccer,
I heard the goalie had a real moment.
but it was not good. It was not a good look.
Yeah, I heard he like tried to throw it, that didn't work. Tried to kick it, that didn't work. Like just things were not good.
He just kept getting further and further downfield.
Yeah, you got. I played goalie in high school, and you got to watch that. Like anytime I see a goalie out, I'm like, oh, you're risking it because especially at that level, any of those guys could put a shot on goal from anywhere. It might not go in the air into the goal, but if the goalie's not there to stop it, and nobody else is either, those guys could chip off and kick a 65-yarder off the ground with no problem and have it roll in.
So it's not like hockey where the goalie will come out and they'll cut off the angle. Soccer, that goalie comes out.
No,
you are screwed.
Yeah,
Range.
the goal's 10 feet wide. So if not more.
What's enough about USA soccer?
But hey, it was fun. You have to admit it.
It was a good
It was
ride.
an enjoyable ride.
I was enjoying it, and then I found Colombia got eliminated, and then I was really like, well, fuck this.
So you guys don't
because
think
the party's over now.
Yeah.
do you guys think
Mexico's
that
gone.
Presidential meddling in the soccer had anything to do with it?
Didn't happen.
No.
And
the
I
fake news.
quit-
Because a
I
lot
quit
of people
following
think that gave Belgium a little fire. Because we had a player that was red carded in the previous match, and when you're red carded, you're suspended for a game. And our FIFA Peace Award-winning president lobbied to FIFA. And
Allegedly, FIFA came back and said that.
we do this all the time. And they overturned the red card and undid his suspension,
There
so
was
he
a
got to
big bag
play.
of cash that somehow
Allegedly, they had given the red card after watching a video review, which they weren't allowed
Yeah,
to
which
do.
you can't do.
So it was inappropriate
Appropriate.
for the player to have been out with
Wow.
with or without involvement from an orange man.
They think they got the Belgians fired up.
I quit watching it when Freddie LA7 got off Twitter.
He got off Twitter.
I
it
was
was
done with
that-
it. I was done with it.
That
I was
sucked because
loving
that
it.
was so much fun. to
I
follow
loved
along.
it. I loved it. He got off Twitter, and I was like, I'm done.
he's still in
Done with
America
it.
somewhere. Just
He needs to
Just
stay.
Germany
away.
got stomped, and Freddie said, "Nope, I'm done."
Yep. Off Twitter. I have nothing. I
Kevin
don't even want to get
Ritchie's-
on there.
Kevin Ritchie's reminding us that Shady Stevens and the Shade Trees were Henry County legends. I saw Shady Stevens play, but it was at the car wash in Spiceland, not at it was not at Montgomery's. Kevin, that's the second Shady Stevens reference. I think it was when you were here for Dunreath.
Yeah.
The Dunreath.
Yeah.
Every time
Southern Henry
you're on,
County.
we talk about Shady Stevens. The Kentucky Headhunters and Confederate Railroad also both played at Montgomery's. Do you know any Kentucky Headhunters or Confederate Railroad songs?
Oh, Dumas Walker, come on!
This is for Bones.
No.
Let's
Listen,
all
country
go.
music is a blind spot. If we're not Garth or Alan Jackson, I'm out.
You don't like your women just a little on the trashy side?
No.
Yes, you do.
Not that you know of.
No, he likes them on the senior side.
I like them seasoned, not trashy.
Hands of leather turned to velvet in a touch.
Yeah, I'm out.
That's a Garth song. That's that.
We're
summer.
not getting
That
deep in
summer,
the Garth.
yeah.
Okay,
No,
yeah.
it's that summer
Oh, well.
when he went to work for her.
Next.
So soccer sucks again. Where
So-
are you
yeah.
out? Will you
Oh.
watch the final next Sunday?
England and France.
A week from Sunday.
England and France, yes. Anybody else?
You don't
No.
watch. I need to go back and watch. Who did Argentina beat? Argentina was down 2-0 with
Morocco.
11 minutes to go and came back and won that game. They scored 3 goals in like 9 minutes. So I kind of need to see that because they've got Messi, and he could cement himself as the greatest soccer player ever. or one of.
Is that the Morocco match where it's rumored now that one of the officials got like a $500,000 deposit in his bank account?
Oh no, Morocco just lost, didn't they, to France like this afternoon?
Is that who it was today?
Yeah, I think I turned it on and France just beat somebody. I think it was Morocco. I don't. I'm not following it that closely, but like if you turn on the TV, they're very good about having it in our time
France
zone.
beat Morocco. Sorry.
Yeah, 2-0. And
It's Egypt. Argentina beat Egypt.
Yeah, they came
They were
back
down 2-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not watching.
So that was the game where the
Bad-
official got
Bad news for Dodi
huge
Fayed.
donation.
Just keeps coming for him.
I'm completely out.
Do you know who Dodi Fayed was?
No.
Princess Diana's guy
Boyfriend?
when they had the accident.
Oh, was she the one that she was doing coke off of when the car crashed?
Allegedly.
Okay. The paparazzi was mysteriously in the road.
So Christian Lundgaard is out at McLaren.
She's been dead for a while. We can talk about it.
It was like Labor Day 1996. I don't think it's too
I
soon.
don't even know Kayla was alive yet.
I wasn't.
Candle in the Wind.
Wasn't.
That's Elton
Elton
John.
He wasn't even alive, and I can
Elton
remember
John
where it was.
released
But that's he played
a
it. He
new
played at the funeral.
single following her death of Candle in the Wind.
Before
All
the
right,
funeral.
we are off the rails, but I'm going to tell you that my one of my very, very, very favorite SNL skits is Fred Armisen on SNL playing the Queen of England, and Elton John comes in and meets, and it's the I think Bill Hader plays Prince Philip, and behind closed doors they are just absolute terrible people. And then somebody from the outside comes in and they're all,
Prim and proper.
prim and proper. That's the whole bit. And they did it a number of times. I think whoever played Jake Peralta on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, he plays Prince William. And they play it straight for him every time he's in the room.
Andy Samberg?
Andy Samberg, yes. But they actually have Elton John come on. And then they ridicule Elton John. And then Elton John and Fred Armisen play as the Queen of England. It is spectacular. Just Elton's like, it's just two queens. It's to my taste. It was not to my wife's taste. I made her watch it. She's like, "What the hell was this? This is the stupidest thing I ever saw." Anyway,
Straight humor.
we are way off.
By the way, happy anniversary.
Thank you. 8 years.
Anniversary and birthday in the same week.
Yeah, I threw away my birthday when I agreed to get married on July 7th.
It's your own fault.
Yeah, that's I'm here for happiness. Caleb, when's your birthday?
October 24th.
Don't get married in
The
October.
day before my anniversary.
October what? 24 of what year?
99.
Okay.
4 years before my anniversary.
Same century as us.
Kelly?
He's only been married to one.
Oh. The rich just kind of throw them away. Everyone. So often.
I'm on my starter wife. Zach, you're still on your OG.
Yeah, I'm on my first
You
one.
guys
still.
don't play in Force's tax bracket either, though.
No. I mean, he towed my broke down truck on the way with his rental motorhome
With the rental motorhome.
Check
with half of
Patreon.
it
because
taped up.
his Lexus was around the corner
Yes, it was.
with his golf cart on it.
It was idling. Christian Lundgaard been fired by McLaren. They made the announcement that it's been rumored for a couple of weeks. Scott Dixon and Indy 500 winner Felix Rosenqvist.
Siegel's out too, right?
Yeah, well, no, everybody knew Stolen Siegel was
Yeah.
going to get let go. His $15 million a year check wasn't enough for McLaren to say we're going to keep you because they can replace him with Felix Rosenqvist. 3 Indy 500 winners are scheduled to race for them next year, and Pato O'Ward, who's been one of
So
the
close.
brightest
Who is
stars.
not the Indy 500
Yeah,
winner.
yeah, who's not the Indy
Real
500
close,
winner,
though. He's
but in the
in the
last 5
shot.
years he's been in the top 5 almost every time.
Such a stacked lineup. I can't wait.
You're excited about it.
I'm like googly over it.
You know, I'm not. I'll tell you why I'm not. Because I bet Forrest is a lot higher up where he works than I am where I work. And I've heard so many interviews with Tony Kanaan trying to explain his way around this, because without a doubt this year, Christian Lundgaard's the best driver at Arrow McLaren, and they cut him loose. And going into the race weekend, Christian had told the media, I believe, that he's not allowed to talk to any other teams, because at that point they hadn't officially announced that he was fired. Whatever. He's like, I'm not allowed to talk to any teams right now, but everybody knew he was on his way out because the rumors were up. And then they finally said over the weekend, like, oh yeah, he's allowed to talk to other teams. I was like, I wonder if they just did that because it was like they were being shamed for how they were treating him. But this team burns through drivers like no team in the sport.
They burn through signees.
They like to sign drivers. They don't really
sign them. Yeah, a lot of them don't get to drive, but even the ones that get to drive, they start to. I've forgotten about
David Malukas,
or Teddy Porkchop,
Teo Porcher.
Who's the guy that got the concussion?
Oliver Askew.
Yeah, Oliver. They cut him loose with a concussion. Hinch is kind of part of that, but that looked like 3 administrations ago.
So the best part is that the team puts the names on the wall of all of their winners, and they show Johnny Rutherford as a winner for McLaren, Pato O'Ward, and Christian Lundgaard. They completely delete the part of the team history before McLaren was associated with it. So even though James Hinchcliffe won in Aero cars that look like Pato's car now, James Hinchcliffe's wins, Simon Pagenaud's wins for that organization, they don't count them. They're just not a part of it.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I hope that Christian goes. I'm not a big Christian fan. I hope he goes on terror this year. I hope he just finishes out the rest of the year.
Hope he wins the championship.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. Because
I really want to see him go take Dixon's seat and just absolutely wax the field next year.
It's real dangerous. I mean, like in one of the interviews, Tony said, "Hey, I could be mean." I was like, I could sit on him until all those seats are gone, but we're letting him go, whatever. But then he had to joke that he's like, well, we signed Malukas, look how well he's doing. And we signed Rossi, and look how well he's doing. And we had Rosenquist before.
Everybody in the front row of the Indy 500 this year had a McLaren contract at one point.
Yeah.
They're really good at signing talented drivers. They just don't drive for them.
Yeah. It's just, I am excited to see the lineup because those 3 guys all are good guys to be fans of. I think that Rosenquist is a glue that binds them together, because I even saw I was at a Speedway gas station, a Thistle Fuel, and they had a bit. The IndyCar drivers were on the promo TVs, and they said, "Who would be your road trip if you had to pick one other driver to be on a road trip with?" And every single one of them said Felix Rosenquist. Like, he is wildly popular in the paddock amongst other drivers, and I think that he and Scott Dixon will develop the 2028 car really well. So it might give Aaron McLaren a jump into 28-29 with the new car. But
yes, so fast forward 3 years when you have Tony and Scott Dixon as your race strategists for the team. It's gonna be so much fun. I can't wait.
Sure, we'll see.
Yeah,
I still think Alex Palou is gonna beat the hell out of him for the next decade. It's good.
He probably will.
These are good stories.
The thing he's got to be hopeful for, and he is killing it, is that
next year his team's going to be a toss-up.
It has become this thing that's been very obvious the last couple of years when they put the aero screen on the car and stuff, that suddenly a good driver or a great driver just becomes like kind of good to very good, because the car just goes away from him. It's just not a car that's built. And so I'm curious to see if the 28 car varies enough from the current one to 12, 15, 18, UAT, whatever car that they have now, and if it's still in his wheelhouse.
So Fox has the World Cup. The World Cup final is going to be a week from Sunday. IndyCar is going to have green flag at Nashville 6 minutes after the World Cup broadcast ends.
Oh, and the viewers.
They're expecting 30 million people are going to be watching the World Cup final. That's the preliminary estimate. So IndyCar, if they can hang on to 5 million of those viewers, it'll be the most watched race outside of the Indy 500. All right, Mr. Bones, you have programmed the next segment of this show. Yep. This may be your masterpiece. This may be your biggest disaster of all time. We don't know yet.
It could go either way at this point.
So we will give credit that you stole this idea.
I stole this idea. Shout out to Trap Draw.
From the Trap Draw podcast.
Yes.
Which I've listened to. We went down the rabbit hole and they talked about the band.
Yep.
And their episode about the band is spectacular. I enjoyed that. So they did a draft of the 50 states.
In honor of America.
In honor of America. And I said, okay, you said the presidents.
We said the presidents, and it was like, well,
the presidents kind of sucks.
Yeah.
but we all know the states. And I said, listen,
We could do the
we could do this. We could do this as the Indiana counties because for Boss Hog, that's very appropriate for us.
92 of those.
It was gonna take a while.
We were going to dedicate ourselves because I was like, listen, if I can hear Bones try to explain why Orange County is better than Brown County, my week will be made.
Well, Orange County's got the casinos.
I mean, that
I know.
literally means we would have gone through 18 rounds.
We're going to go through 10 here. And we're going to do
I
our
know,
best.
but 18.
It's 8:34. I would still do have a dream of going to another place before this night is over because it is my birthday. So
Let's come up with an order.
all right. Well, I put one in the chat in
Okay.
here. So we're
And
gonna
it's
go Zach, Caleb, Bones, Jeremiah, Forrest, and we'll snake draft it.
It was absolutely
All right. So we
Now, you
all
can-
50 states are on the board.
all 50 states are on the board.
I'm
You can
gonna-
use any criteria you want to pick these states.
All right. And then Zach is okay. Well, Zach has just wiped off
Wow.
Hawaii from the board. He went P1.
Whoa.
Support yourself, Zach.
Yeah.
Zach likes isolation.
50.
It's two things: tropical,
Yep.
strategic, militarily as
Okay.
well.
But we're
And
lacking
far,
natural.
far away.
We're lacking natural resources.
Not much for a farmer.
No,
It's your first draft pick. All right,
they farm
Caleb.
there.
Caleb, you're on the clock
Okay.
here. Who's your top state?
I'm gonna go.
He's googling what are states.
Most popular
Belgium
states.
was.
I'm taking Texas.
Damn.
Wow. Desolate country.
Texas.
Explain yourself.
Yeah.
Well, don't mess with Texas.
All right.
Okay.
I probably would have gone with oil.
Yeah.
You got oil, and that's about
Oil.
it with Texas.
I mean, Cowboys. Okay. You got not the Dallas Cowboys, but you
he's
have
just in it
Cowboys.
for the
You
boys.
get somewhere you could live 4 months out of the year.
Yeah.
The other 8 months out of the year, I don't want to be in Texas.
But I mean, here's the thing. Okay. Here's the thing. Barbecue, Texas. I mean, you're not going to go hungry. Okay. It's fantastic. The lone survivors from there, Marcus Luttrell. So we're going to be okay if shit hits the fan. I ain't got to worry about nothing. We have it's
There
a
are a
little
lot
army.
of guns in Texas.
It's a lot of guns in Texas. So I'm going with Texas.
Okay.
They lost a draft there for like 2 weeks.
Bones. Now, are any of the two picks that are gone off the board? Does this is your board still intact?
absolutely. Absolutely. If this is going to fall to me at the third pick, it's a no-brainer. I'm taking California.
All right. Why?
Well,
Live.
yeah, you can live there all year round. You have the ocean, you got mountains, you got the central that grows about everything in this country that we eat.
You have the tech capital.
You got the tech capital, we got finance, we got people. I'm taking California.
Okay. Well, I was going to take California. That was you sniped that on me. I was ready for California
Peyton
to be my
Manning has
state.
fallen to the third slot to me.
I have a lot of choices here that are very good. I like wilderness. I like lakes. I like vacation spots.
Michigan.
I am going to take Michigan as
That's a good
as
pick.
number 4.
That's
It's
a
an
really good
economic
pick.
powerhouse.
Water wars are going to be a thing here soon, probably.
I think Michigan is a killer state. There are some others on the board that I don't want to mention because I've got another pick coming up here in about 2.
I
But-
really thought you were going to steal a state from me.
But I'm not gonna. I have some other options out there, but I'm gonna my P1 is gonna be Michigan, and I feel not as good as Bones should, but I feel damn good about Michigan.
Michigan's a good pick.
New York.
Ooh, God, I was really hoping that was going to fall.
New
After
York
Texas,
goes.
Hawaii, I was like, oh, New York might fall to me.
I mean, when you look at New York from the vast wilderness to New York City, everything in between.
That's another state that you could live there year round, and you have beaches in the Hamptons where you have your house.
Yeah.
You have the ski resorts up north.
Just an hour away.
Yeah, New York's a pretty good selection.
I'm gonna say
Hold
that,
up.
oh, Force is still on the
Force,
clock.
yeah. I'm still on the
Force
clock.
gets back to back here.
I'm going to go with another in-state and take North Carolina.
Fuck.
Dang it.
Damn,
And that's a sentimental one.
I've never been.
You've never been to North Carolina?
Nope, never
Another
been.
state you could
Two-
live 4
2
years.
states off this board that I've
Yeah,
never been to.
I mean, you can hit the climates going from east to west, flat and coastal out east,
Beach and
mountainous
mountains.
out west. Beautiful state.
It's got some sketchy history.
It does, but you get in that triangle area, Raleigh,
Yeah.
Durham, and
Greensboro, Charlotte.
Chapel Hill.
that whole area. Like
Your college basketball is pretty stacked.
and it's a tech center. Like
Yeah.
I am going to say that I'm going to take the neighboring state. I'm going to take Tennessee. I want the Smoky Mountains.
Another sketchy history.
I want Nashville.
East Tennessee and West Tennessee are two different states.
I want the barbecue out of Memphis. I feel very good about this.
The people are a little different, but
we got beauty.
Again, East Tennessee and West Tennessee.
And if I need to get away, Tennessee is habitable all 12 months out of the year. I can escape to Michigan still, as I'm putting my team together. Mr. Bones, you're back on the clock.
I'm going to take Colorado. Listen,
Have you done a lot of preparation for this? Do you have a board?
Me and Miss talked about this last night. We were kind of naming. There's some really, really good states, and there are some really, really shitty ones.
Why Colorado?
Well, you got the Rocky Mountains. You got a lot of open air there. Eastern Colorado, you can kind of still farm and grow food there. I got Supermax, Florence.
Central Colorado, it's very diverse.
Yeah.
You go just a little west into the Rockies, completely different state.
There's a few states on the board that I'm shocked.
I got another home of yours in Aspen.
Right.
I'm just taking
from the Hamptons to Aspen.
You got one for me?
I'm taking Florida.
Oh, see, there's one I thought was going to go.
Ooh,
Florida.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing.
That's a reach.
He's just a golf boy. When he takes Alabama in the third round.
I do
Roll
like
Tide.
Florida, but that's the trailer park of the states.
You've got beaches, you've got nightlife, okay, and then you have endless for podcast Florida man content.
True.
It's endless.
Got Gators. We got
Gators.
We got plenty of old
Daytona.
people.
Yeah, Tampa Bay Bucks are there, so I'm going Florida.
Seems fair. They are your team.
My guys.
Zach Burcham.
Alaska.
He's going for everything. It's not
Damn it.
50, 49. Who's the 48th state?
Arizona. He's going Arizona next, boys.
Somebody steal it.
So you're going for the most territory?
He said not too many natural resources. Oil. You got everything you need up
He's
there.
got everything he needs.
Yeah, everything you need up there. Like
It's thawing out.
I can keep Hawaii rolling off what I got in Alaska. Do I get the next one?
You
too?
do?
Yep. Montana.
Oh, man, dude,
Good
you are killing it.
Killer selection there.
So far in Zach's states, I think he has like 1.3 million people.
Oh, for sure. Zach's not
Nobody lives in
But
any
he
of
has
Zach's
more
states.
land mass than anyone else.
I'm the freaking Ted Turner of this draft right now, though.
Caleb,
the Ted Turner playbook.
Caleb, you got Texas and Florida so far.
I'm going with Maine.
Maine. He's going for the
Ooh,
national
wow.
park.
Maine.
You just
You got
like
Acadia.
sketchy people, don't you?
Maine, dude. Listen, lobster. I don't eat lobster. Don't like it, but
You don't like
lobster.
you
You're
don't
just gonna
like
make money
salty
off
ants?
Right, exactly. They have lobster. It's the scenic. Okay, it's very and it's cozy. I mean, no one ever messes with Maine.
Yeah, because there's some weirdos that live up there.
Exactly.
Oh.
Leave me alone. You know,
What is it that they call bartering? Dickering?
I don't know. It's
I think it's
Canada's.
down home dickering.
It's Canada's ball sack.
Bones, what you got? No, that's Detroit. Bones, what do you got?
You chose Michigan.
I did.
I'm going to take another state with a lot of higher education. I'm going to take Massachusetts.
Really?
Mm.
Boston's a fun town.
Boston is a fun town.
Massachusetts, we got all these higher education schools.
That's a wee bit liberal.
Well, you got to have one.
I think I misspelled it in there, but we know what it means.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I like to party. All right. I like vacations.
This is a
I'm
reach.
waiting
I
on
like-
this.
This is a
I like
reach
party.
right here.
I like places to go kick back. I still like my lakes. I like my woods, and I like my brandy old fashions.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Whiskey.
I'm going for the Big Ten teams, man.
You're Big Ten country right now.
I'm right there. And plus Vandy. We'll take Vanderbilt. Forrest, you're on the clock, back to back, baby.
Washington.
Ooh, that's a good pick.
You have deserts, you have mountains, you have tech, you have coast.
It's a really good pick there. I hate to say that about Forrest too.
Welcome.
What's your next pick?
I'm back up again.
Folks, thanks for listening, by the way. We've got 15 more minutes of the draft to go tonight.
By the way, we're going to post
Let's
this.
go Georgia.
Georgia.
Wow, that's a reach there.
Is
Georgia,
it?
yes.
Is it really?
The people.
Bones.
Hey,
Bones really
Hey, Bones.
doesn't like the South.
hey, Bones, Bones, you gotta get your cheap labor somewhere.
That's true.
Trust me, I got
Augusta.
I got a plan to pick up a southern state
Yeah.
for some cheap labor too.
Bones is
Atlanta?
drafting the most
Atlanta?
expensive, highest tax portfolio possible.
California, Colorado, Massachusetts is what Bones
I
now
mean,
controls.
Atlanta, I don't want to drive through it, but it's a great city. You head out to the coast of Georgia. You got Tybee Island out there.
I need
it's everything outside of Atlanta and Sea Island and Tybee Island. You still got Georgia.
And you have Augusta somewhere in there. The rest of it,
I
Alabama
need
can have.
I need to get myself some coastline. So far, I have Michigan, Tennessee, and Wisconsin. There's only one state left that has any of the Pacific Ocean left,
Oregon.
and I'm
Oregon.
taking it. We're going to Oregon.
That was high on my board.
In the fourth round, I think it's a good value. Once again, we like the woods. I couldn't get New York State, but I've cobbled together my version of that. I got some rainforest, man.
So
Spectacular.
does Washington.
Yeah. With Washington and Oregon both there. I think they went off the board pretty similarly. Mr. Bones, you're back on the board. If you take Rhode Island, I swear to God, man,
Man, it's high on my board, but I'm going to take Pennsylvania.
that's a good state.
We've got, we got a lot of history right there. We can make shit in Pittsburgh. We got, the Philadelphia. We got to deal with those people.
Philadelphia is a really great city.
Not really.
There's your standing,
no, it
there's your
really
standing
is.
army right there. They're angry. You know how to fight.
Caleb,
Louisiana.
Wow.
Louisiana.
Man, that was
Did
next
we-
on.
Really?
was
Explain
this just
that
for
one.
food?
Food and culture.
So
Mardi
you
Gras.
don't like lobster. I'm guessing you don't like crawfish.
No,
either.
I don't like any seafood, but the Mardi Gras. Why wouldn't you want it?
Well, because it's Louisiana.
It's warm.
No, it's like America's
It's
armpit.
great.
Next to Mississippi.
I would have taken it too because you control the
You control the Mississippi.
control the
Yeah.
Mississippi River.
Yeah.
Zach, you're on the clock. Back to back
Dang,
here,
that
buddy.
Was one that was that was the one.
That
I
was your
had.
southern state.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
Mississippi's sitting right there, buddy.
Yeah.
Come on, take it.
50th in education.
I'm not
just like
wasting
Mississippi.
a high pick on that one.
You're almost
Um,
halfway.
I'll take Virginia.
Ooh, man.
A lot of history there.
A lot of not great history either.
I just said history.
A lot of presidents.
Let's see here.
Now, you guys do have a draft board. Hopefully, you followed my instructions and you,
Jeremiah and I are keeping it going here.
if it's
I don't
red,
have
it's been
that app.
taken. I told you to download Google Sheets. This is your fault if you can't.
Well,
Wait till you start not having your states available to you. Zach, the clock's gonna run
I'll
out.
tell you, I'm just gonna control that whole area. I'll take Maryland.
All right.
I'm gonna have the government.
he got Baltimore.
got
You want the Colts
Washington-
back? Caleb,
You got the whole Chesapeake Bay.
Not quite.
we're in the fifth round, everybody.
Nevada.
Ooh, you got the gamblers.
He's got the whores.
Nevada. Take Nevada.
You're taking all the shitty states.
You and West Virginia.
We're gonna have a good time.
I swear to God, Mississippi and West Virginia are high on that board.
I see Alabama in its future.
All right, Bones. What you going?
Give me Rhode Island. If you're gonna leave it, I'll take it.
You really took. You want the Breakers? You want Newport?
I'm taking
The-
all of
the
Forrest's
Folk Fest?
homes.
All right. Well, Bones left it on the board. I'm going to take Kentucky. I have the bourbon, man.
Oh,
Ooh, that's still a reach.
No, man. That's a good state.
Outside of Louisville and Lexington, you still have Kentucky.
I've got Cole. I got
Kentuckians.
Appalachia. I've got all the culture. I got Tyler Childers and Dwight Yoakam, man.
and Hazard County.
I'm good. I got Pike County, Hazard County, Rowan County, Muhlenberg County. I can
You
know.
took my horses.
I can name 110 counties in Kentucky for you. I got the time. Forrest, you're on the clock.
give me Utah.
That's a damn good pick.
Ooh,
Land the national parks.
That is a
but the
damn good pick.
Mormons.
Utah's
That's
a damn
only
good
if you go
pick.
north.
We are officially halfway, by the way. 25 gone, 25 to go. Our home state of Indiana is still on the board.
Shocker.
Just for the record. Forrest,
Let's see. How about Wyoming?
It's a good pick. A lot of national parks.
That's a good one. That was on my list and one I had considered right around the time I took Kentucky. Because you get Yellowstone, you get the Grand Tetons, you get some really cool spots. One that's still on the board that shouldn't be, and I'm going to fix it right now. I'm going to take Arizona.
That was the other one I was looking at.
I've got the Tech Corridor, I've got the Grand Canyon, I've got Sedona,
desert,
and I have some desert.
And you have everyone who's moving out of California that doesn't want to live in Nevada.
Man, look, I got the London Bridge, bitches. Okay, I'm setting good. Mr. Bones, you want to complete? You going to Connecticut now? You just going to take all of the
We're
New
gonna leave
England?
Connecticut alone, but give me Ohio.
Fuck.
Jesus. Just scraping the bottom of the barrel.
All right. The first shithole nation is off the board.
I need some
Where's
more
your
food.
buzzer, Zach?
I need some more food.
OHIO goes to Forest or to
No,
Bones.
no.
Goes to Bones. Goes to Bones.
The roads are fantastic.
They really are.
They are.
Even their county roads are.
We
wonderful.
spent all of 4th of July in Ohio. There's good things to say for it. Cincinnati's a cool town.
Columbus is a cool town.
Okay,
Yeah.
but all the famous stuff in Cincinnati is actually in Kentucky. There's a bunch of stuff that's famous. Like, oh, it's just not actually. Their airport isn't even there.
their airport.
Their airport's outsourced to another state.
Caleb, you're on the board. It's your time. Don't forget your home state's sitting right there.
Or West Virginia or Mississippi.
South Carolina.
Ooh, man, he's
Wow.
taking a couple from me.
Once you get off the coast, though,
Zach,
it's
I'm
still
surprised you
South
hadn't
Carolina.
taken South Carolina yet.
What?
Surprised you hadn't taken South Carolina yet.
Zach still doesn't have. Well, he has Virginia. I was gonna say he doesn't have a southern state, but I guess he has Maryland and Virginia. He's got the Chesapeake Bay.
Oh man, it's a bunch of. I'll take Idaho.
Ooh,
That's a good state.
That's a good pick. You got to deal with the white nationalists, but
I'm aware of that.
But the forest up in northern Idaho.
Yeah, there's
are
some beautiful
absolutely
country up there.
Yeah.
And then I'll take Missouri.
ooh,
Show me state.
talk about
Why?
shithole.
Why, Zach? Defend your choice.
If I can't control the end of the Mississippi River, I'm going to control the most important
You're gonna
intersection. on
blockade
that.
it.
Yeah, I'm thinking strategically too. I'm going to take you bitches over with my like I got oil, and I can go live in Zuck's compound in Hawaii and be completely safe.
Caleb,
Hawaii's gorgeous though.
we're in the 7th round, everybody. For those following along in their cars, just remember our home state's still on the board.
Illinois.
That was a good
one.
choice.
Yeah,
You got Chicago.
you're going to get some state counties up to Indiana, but
Yeah, we
you'll be
might
okay.
we might take some counties from
Yeah.
you soon.
Yeah.
Their
Wow.
roads are nice too.
All right,
Illinois' roads are in good shape.
Mr. Bones, what you got?
If you guys think you control the Mississippi, I control the start of the Mississippi. Give me Minnesota. I can just dam that thing up.
There's nothing to it yet. You got a puddle
Just
up
a
there.
creek. It's easy
You
to
got
dam
I
up.
you got
know.
a puddle. I'm going to take my mother's birth state, South Dakota. I've got the Badlands. I've got Custer State Park. I've got Mount Rushmore. I've got the
she's-
Black Hills.
Mom's got plenty of things to clean up there.
South Dakota.
Yeah, plenty of monuments.
I've got the Needles.
Just send her up to the
guys,
Mount Rushmore.
I have the Corn Palace. Okay,
Yeah.
Wall Drug is now in my portfolio. Forrest Blank,
Oh, Jesus.
you're in the 7th round, man. Don't stress
I
over
mean,
it. You're
at
gonna be
least
okay.
one of these states, I'm not at all shocked is still on the board.
There's like 7 states.
There's a
I'm still-
couple. There's the deep south is still pretty open.
I'm going to take Vermont just because
That's a good pick.
it's by itself and it's not shitty like the rest of these states are.
Vermont is where Bob Newhart did the Newhart show. That's all we have for it. You got
It's a lot more trees.
you got the Green
so
Mountains.
maple syrup.
Lake Champlain is there. All right. Good news. You're on the clock again for the 8th round.
Scroll down this list. Here.
He's trying
It's
to-
easier. No. No. Alabama. Why not?
Wow. All right. So you're going, you want to explain why you find value in Alabama in the 8th round.
Because of Forrest Gump.
Or I was going to say NASA.
Cheap. gullible.
It's not Mississippi.
That's the one that I'm not sure. That might go last.
All right. This slander
Mobile has
this
some-
slander is over. This is the biggest value pick in the history of value picks. The great state of Indiana is going to be mine.
Loser.
We have the world's largest and finest field house.
Glad to see someone fell on that
Crossroads of
grenade.
America.
We have the largest bourbon distillery in America in Lawrenceburg. We've got the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. We've got the Indiana Dunes National Park.
Anderson Casino.
We've got
Uranus Fudge Factory.
we have
Laurel.
two
Twice.
we have
Twice.
two Uranus fudge factories
Two Uranus.
Would that be Urani?
and the beautiful luxurious highway that is Interstate 70 running coast to coast across the
Yeah,
state.
just TikTok
He's
that.
going to turn into a toll
in the
road.
Great Blue River.
Mr. Bones.
I'm
I'm
stuck
sorry
with-
I took Indiana away
I'm
from you.
stuck between two here. I have plenty of land up there. Let's give me Nebraska. Give me
What's
all
the
that corn.
reasoning?
Give me all that corn. I need to feed some people.
It's good enough for the Oracle of the Midwest. It's good enough for you. Caleb. 8th round pick. You only have 3 left. You're running out of options. What's our goal with this? Where do you want to post this?
Let's post this just on the main page and have everyone vote for it.
All right.
Who has the best draft class?
Who has the best draft?
This is not going Patreon. This is going Gen
No,
Pop.
yeah, Gen Pop. We're
All
doing
right.
it on the big show. Let's put it on the
All
big
right.
show page.
All right, Caleb. 10.
Say something.
9.
Oklahoma.
8.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Not what I thought he was going to do.
Have you watched any TV show about Oklahoma?
Just a bunch of tornadoes.
He's like, you know what? I feel like I need to get dusty. Ooh,
He has no explanation for
I
why.
just like it.
He's
I
just
just
not
like
going
it.
to Oklahoma. You know what? I get Tulsa.
Driller.
I
Going
get
for the
Tulsa.
driller,
That's-
baby.
hey, Garth Brooks is from Oklahoma, people.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's why I picked it.
There you go. All right, Zach, you got
If
2
we were
back-to-back
dusty
here.
enough in the panhandle of Texas,
I'm going to take West Virginia. It's got some downsides, but it's a lovely state to drive through. And I'll take
Great rafting.
Yeah, I've been there. And I'll take Connecticut.
we'll find it. It's,
A little northeastern. There's rich people live up there.
There are a lot
yeah.
of rich people.
There are a
that
lot
live
of
in
rich people
Connecticut.
In the
Connecticut.
9th round, Zach, I don't think we can pick on you too much for taking Connecticut. In the 9th round. Caleb, you're on the clock again.
Oh. Iowa.
it's another.
That's a solid state. Good
Yep.
people there, I think.
Another corn
Home of
picker.
Bill Zarin.
Press dog. So, any excuse for Iowa, or just it's on
Corn.
the board?
Iowa,
Corn.
Iowa
All right.
State Fair.
Yep. Butter sculptures.
Yeah.
Isn't that the world's largest truck stop there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they've
I-80
got-
truck stop.
Yeah.
They have got windmills for miles.
Yeah, the erase.
We drove-
Oklahoma
we-
pick.
We drove through the Henry County hellhole on the way to the track, because if you take 36 to Ohio, you're in the middle of a solar and wind farm.
That's not Henry
Randolph
County.
I know,
County.
but not
Randolph.
Henry County, I know, but like
It's
it-
what Henry County
but yeah,
fears.
but Henry County just feared. This is their arch
That's the
nemesis
end of the
to
world,
east.
yeah.
Yeah, the end of the world there, because you're in the midst of both. It's a
It broke your
solar
starter.
and yeah, no, it didn't break till-
Ohio did that.
It didn't break till I got to Ohio.
Mr. Bones, your 9th round pick.
Give me New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. Man.
Why? Why?
What's there?
I'm running out of states. Okay.
If anybody picks Bones as the winner,
I do not have an Atlantic port of any sort. I have no access to the Atlantic Ocean, except for through Indiana. I'm going to take New Jersey.
You son of a
Uh,
bitch.
that
I'm going to
was-
take
that was
New
gonna be-
Jersey.
That was my next.
I don't know why you people left that on there until the 9th round.
It's still got
Uh,
Trenton.
because
This is
Buffalo-
Because
Buffalo.
New Jersey is still a shithole.
Because the rest of us have port cities.
I've got a port city now. I'm going to be just fine.
Everybody else has a port city.
By the
except
way,
for
New
you.
Hampshire is lovely.
Jersey
If you've ever been
City
up
is
there.
going to be spectacular, and there's some big money over there. And I've now got a port. I'm good.
And you have Atlantic City, too.
Yeah, I've got
Oh.
gambling.
You know, I just
I've got
realized
the Jersey Shore.
I've got the last picks. I'm gonna get stuck with Mississippi.
Forrest Plank. You've got 2 picks left. This is your final 2.
Kansas.
We're running out of states. We can't even make fun of it anymore.
Explain Kansas.
That's where my grandpa's family's from. So there's a family tie to it.
Okay.
And just take the first one, Delaware.
You get Joe Biden.
Free ice cream.
All right. So those remaining for me at this point, for my final pick, I can choose between Arkansas, Mississippi, New Mexico, and North Dakota. That's an easy pick. I can't believe this state is still here because I considered it a number of times. New Mexico is coming home with me.
I'm surprised you took that
Jared
one.
loves his deserts.
I get this, the White Sands National Park.
You also have Walter White.
I get Walter White and the meth making.
You have the Hot Air Balloon Festival in Albuquerque.
Governor Gary Johnson is from New Mexico, the Enchantment State. I'm in. I'm set. You got 3 choices left, Mr. Bones. You want New Mexico?
No,
I'm sorry.
you just
I'm
took
sorry.
it.
Do you want Mississippi, Arkansas, or North Dakota?
North Dakota is kind of America's attic. Give me Arkansas with the diamonds
And Bill Clinton.
and Walmart. I have Walmart.
Technically you do.
Yeah.
North Dakota or
Mississippi.
Mississippi, Caleb.
You know which one you want because you know which one you want to leave Zach with.
But it kind of fits your MO to take Mississippi.
It would pair nicely with
Mississippi.
Oklahoma.
Give me Mississippi. I have the whole river.
No, you don't.
Zach, you have Mr. Irrelevant. That has been deemed by this crowd to be North Dakota.
Hey, the good news about North Dakota, we store nuclear bombs.
I was gonna say, that's what I was trying to think. Who has Oklahoma? Oklahoma's in Oklahoma where they park the B2s.
Yes.
That's
no.
that's in Missouri.
Missouri. Oh,
Yeah.
still.
You still have the
I think
nuclear
it's-
warheads.
I got some warheads.
Yeah.
I got some silos.
Area 51's in Nevada. That's a solid pick for me.
Allegedly.
It could be in New Mexico.
I've got so much timber in Michigan. I've got a party town in Nashville, Tennessee. I've got all the drinking on North America in Wisconsin. I've got more spectacular beauty and rainforest in Oregon. Kentucky's got my bourbon. I've got a big old hole in Arizona. South Dakota, I've got the presidents. Indiana's a place you all are very fond of.
Not really.
New Jersey, just to spite Forest, and New Mexico because I could. I like that. I like my lineup.
So I have the finance capital. I have the tobacco capital. I have the tech hub plus whatever else Washington has. Georgia. Oh, they just kind of exist.
Forest does control the financial districts because I believe that
Delaware.
obviously
Delaware.
Obviously, New York has one,
I
and
got
then
San Francisco.
and then Charlotte has a backup trading floor for Wall Street, or did. There's a huge trading floor in Charlotte.
I have the entire powerhouse Gulf Coast. Okay.
Said no one ever.
I've got entertainment in Vegas, and then I've got a nice summer vacation house up in Maine
And then you have South Carolina.
and Mississippi.
He's got the lowest
And
cost.
Oklahoma.
He's got the lowest cost of living and the lowest average education
Hey,
level.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, there will not
Caleb
be
picked the
tire
Motel
tax
6
in my
of the
states.
He doesn't have to worry about selling pencils. He just sells crayons.
Exactly.
Zach, you feeling good?
Oh yeah, I mean Hawaii, Alaska, Montana,
Hawaii was a reach at one.
at West Virginia. You know what though? No, have you ever been there? It's
Beautiful.
gorgeous. It's gorgeous, and if you're thinking about like forming like a little, it's strategically, it's perfection. You're kind of halfway in the middle. Anybody's going to do anything to you, they have to plan way ahead. You've got the entire
Just ask
Pacific.
Japan.
You got the Pacific Fleet
You
there.
can't feed anybody there, but
You got
got-
pineapples. If there are 2 picks in the first round that people are going to question, it's yours and mine, Zach. Michigan and Hawaii in the first round.
Yeah,
I don't
Mich-
think
Michigan
Michigan-
in the first round blows my mind.
I don't think Michigan's that bad of a pick.
No,
I
'cause
like-
it's industrial.
I
Not
like it.
today.
I think Michigan's got a lot of potential.
You've got the
I mean,
potential for
It did
industrial.
in 1930.
I mean, potential first rounders were California was obviously number one.
Yeah.
I would put Michigan in that category as one.
I'm really surprised New York
New York's
fell
definitely
to
a one.
Number 5.
Colorado would be a one, and North Carolina would be a one.
North Carolina went as the 6th pick.
5, 6.
Yeah. And I took Tennessee at 7. I think Tennessee is also a damn good choice.
It was a reach at 7, but
Well, it wasn't going to be there when I got back at
I think it would be.
in the 3rd when I had to take Wisconsin.
I think it would
Good, good segment, Mr. Bones.
I think Bones' lineup of California, Colorado, Massachusetts right in a row. That's a pretty good pick.
Yeah.
As bad as I hate to say it.
Yeah, people like to shit on California. If California was there, I would have taken that
Yeah,
number one.
I know people like to crap on it, but there's a reason why so many people live there.
Yeah.
It's a really nice
You
place.
got everything you could want in America is in California.
And
Every single thing you want. Desert. The water is a bit of a problem.
We're going to have water
It's a wee
issues.
bit cold.
Cold.
The water,
Oh.
like
The Pacific
Oh,
Ocean.
yeah.
Yeah.
That water,
The
is
fresh
cold.
water.
The fresh
The
water.
fresh water,
Fresh water.
a
I'll
little
have
bit
an issue with.
non-existent.
But as a 5 tool player, your first draft, you got to take the best player available, and that's California.
Final thoughts, Mr. Bones.
Got nothing. Just remember to vote for Bones in this polling we'll post this week.
Zach Burcham.
I don't have much. Oh, show's next Tuesday. I'll jump on Jeremiah's thing on that because of me again. But I went to for anybody that's familiar with Aaron Dickens' dad, the art show at the Art Center. I think it's already was open, but they had the reception today. And Jeremiah and I both stopped by there before. Lots of cool stuff in there. It's start from left to right, though. I learned that after I'd already gone right to left or go clockwise. Go check that out and see what's going on over there. And other than that, stay cool. This weather sucks.
Caleb, thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks. Glad to be back. Had fun.
Thanks for the entertainment.
Hey,
you
you're
didn't know
welcome.
where fucking Belgium was or any of these states.
Or any of the good states, anyways.
I would definitely.
It's the
encourage
Knightstown
you
education,
to vote.
folks.
Absolutely, it is. Vote for me.
Hey, now.
Talking about votes, Knightstown has the special election coming up. Pay attention to that.
Caleb's
please.
pitched the idea of us doing a special broadcast from his garage in
Yeah.
Knightstown.
Yep.
Maybe
yep.
on election
Oh,
day.
that'd be fun.
Yep. So pay attention to that and get out and vote. Please get out and vote for that. Don't neglect it because I think it's a pretty big one.
It's a very important race. I think we will probably try to schedule the candidates to join us on here. And it is a man-to-man, hand-to-hand combat kind of race because it's going to be 100. If 100 people turn out for that special election, it's going to matter.
Mm-hmm.
Every vote that you cast may be 1% of the vote.
Yeah.
It's a big deal. Forrest Plank, thanks for being here.
Yeah. Thanks for having me again.
You surprised me today.
I know.
You
Yeah.
ghosted
I
us.
know.
You going to join
It
us?
was all a ploy.
Yeah, he's just ignoring us every
It
time.
was all a ploy.
That's
Because
fine.
in case we didn't mention on the big show, happy birthday, Jared.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
It's all about Jeremiah. It's his anniversary and birthday all in
the
one
same
week.
week.
I can't have 1 week to myself.
No.
Sarah, why did you do this?
Could have
You
had.
created a monster.
Could have had.
Should've timed it better.
I could have taken the week off
Could have timed it better. Had the baby in this week also, but let's not
just
take away
delete
from
my
Jeremiah.
birthday. Just delete my birthday completely. 4th of July was great. Enjoyed that. I heard that the fireworks happened at Memorial Park in a moist way.
Yeah.
But they did go off. America's 250. That's a big deal.
It is a big deal.
It's really cool.
It's so minute though compared to all of Europe.
Or compared to the rest of the world.
In Belgium.
No,
wherever
we
that
are
is.
as a continuous
is.
society. We are the longest enduring democratic republic
Yeah.
in the history of the world. In spite of ourselves, as John Prine would say, we are still.
By God,
we are
we're
still doing
trying.
it. We are still doing it. We're talking about elections.
Our little experiment has flourished and keeps on growing.
we are our own biggest critics, but we still have the opportunity to be our own biggest critics. And there's still no better place in the world to start to go to work every day and become wealthy like Forrest has done. Like you can do it. You too can achieve it.
I don't know.
American
Have you
dream.
seen all these people over here for the World Cup?
The American dream is possible.
That had us global wealth.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
only
the
you
best
would
of the
know
best
that.
for those
Yeah.
folks. We will be back on Tuesday. Mr. Bash Kreider, Esquire, will be with us. He's got a cool announcement that I think we're all going to be excited about. So with that, we say thank you very much. We'll be back in just a few days.
Cheers.
See ya.
See ya.